And welcome back into the cave. This is our very, very first live episode here with the Hartford Whalers as we continue our quest, our trek, our journey towards a Stanley Cup championship. Now, if you are just joining us for the very first time, oh boy, did you miss out on an exciting and crazy season number 1. Our Hartford Whalers, led by the likes of Pichek and Kelly and Simo between the pipes, and of course, Mike No Fear Feeney, made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals in the NHL, but unfortunately came up just short against the all-powerful champion, Stanley Cup champion, Tampa Bay Lightning. So, as promised several times in season number 1, I am coming to you live with the Hartford Whalers journey to the Stanley Cup championship right here inside the cave. So we're going to get rocking here in probably about 5 minutes or so. Just want to give you all a heads up. So if you are just joining us, you're going to see this screen for just a couple of minutes, and then we'll get this episode underway. All right. So while we are waiting, just an idea as to how we're going to be doing this. It's funny, you were probably hearing me in the background. Anyway, I apologize about that. So, as we are waiting to get this episode underway, we are going to, we'll be following some scores around the real NHL this evening. There are going to be about 5 games going on. So, very similar to if you're following the 1998 Montreal Expo season on my other series. We'll be watching a little bit of hockey as we go through the evening. So only 5 games on tap out there in the NHL tonight. The Toronto Maple Leafs are taking on the Utah Mammoth at home in Toronto. So we got that one already underway with Utah with a 1-0 lead. The Capitals are at home to face the Blues, and they are up 1-0 in that one. We'll also have scores from, looks like Calgary. They're taking on the Blue Jackets, and then there's a couple of West Coast games. Those will start probably about the time we finish up the episode tonight. My Islanders are not playing this evening. We had a great game last night in New York. So they were at home last night, taking on Boston. It was one heck of a game. Unfortunately, the Isles could not pull that one out and lost in a shootout 4-3. But they have had an exciting start to the season as our young number 1 overall pick, Matthew Schaefer, has really, really been playing well. So we've got the Wednesday, and Wednesdays are usually pretty quiet around the league, only 5 games most weeks, 5 or 6 games most weeks. So we'll kind of be following those as we go through. But here's how we're going to be doing this now that we are live. So unfortunately, we won't have the brass bonanza. And if you're a Hartford Whalers fan, you would know what the brass bonanza is. So when our Whalers score a goal, typically you're going to hear that song. I'm not going to hum it or anything, but you would know probably what it sounds like. And if you are around me enough, you've probably heard it on my cell phone. We're also not going to have the cutaways and the look at the mall and all that good stuff. So we're going to try to keep it as real as possible, as we did in the taped episodes. But we'll see how that goes, right? We are going to see how that goes. So we're going to try to do this weekly on Wednesdays. Not going to be too crazy, but yeah, we're going to call it Whaler Wednesday. Whaler Wednesday here on the channel. So with all that being said, it is time to see how our Whalers do. So how we're going to do this is we are going to simulate a few games. We'll probably jump in just like we did in those recorded episodes. We'll watch if it's an overtime. We'll watch if it's a shootout. And we'll see if our team can come up big on the season. So we'll be rolling for probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So if you're jumping in, you got a comment, you got a question, you're a team member, feel free to comment anytime throughout the episode, and I would be happy to answer your questions. If you want to just throw a question out there about hockey or baseball or shoot, I don't even care. Anything you want to talk about, feel free to put it up on the screen. Of course, as long as it's within reason. Okay. So if you're just joining us, you missed season number 1. You kind of missed out on a lot. All right. Our Hartford Whalers, they played hard. And they made their way into the Eastern Conference Finals, and they unfortunately got swept. We got worked pretty hard by the Tampa Bay Lightning in that series. We just couldn't stop anything. They were killing us on the power play. Kucherov especially just putting the puck in the net pretty much any chance he got on the power play. But we also saw throughout the earlier part of the season that our team just was no good really when it came to the penalty kill. So that's going to be something we'll have to definitely improve upon here in season number 2. We're also going to have to try to score more goals on the power play, which is something we couldn't do, but we were able to kind of get away with in the playoffs. We saw some good performances on the power play in the playoffs from guys like Jimmy Lam and Pichek. So hopefully they can do the same thing here heading into season number 2. Now, a couple of tidbits and some notes as we move into the second season. Of course, the entirety of the team is back. So we managed to get everyone back despite all the contracts and all the disputes. I was able to work through pretty much everything. Now, our main key players from last year, that would be Pichek, the Professor, and of course Mike Kelly. They will be here for a couple of years. We got them locked in for about 3 or 4 seasons. Quite a few of the other players we managed to tie into about 2 seasons. And our netminder, who was very stingy and was not exactly ready to sign a contract without asking for more and more cash, she will be here for just 1 season. So hopefully we can kind of tie her in for another season towards the end of this one, maybe by giving it an extension. And hopefully this person realizes, or Simo realizes, that we are a pretty good team. And we should be able to do a little something here, hopefully in the near future. So with all that being said, we're going to jump right into this thing tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at our lines and see how we start the season with our Hartford Whalers. Okay, so here is how we will be rocking and rolling to start the second season, our 25-26 season. At left wing on the first line, we will have David, well, we're going to call him Pichek throughout these episodes because I don't attempt to say his last name because I always say it wrong. At center, we'll have Mike Kelly, and of course, the Professor will be over on the right side. On our second line, at right wing, we'll have Connor Burns. At center, we'll have Braden Walker, who holds the distinction of scoring the very first goal in Hartford Whalers history. Well, the rebirth of the Hartford Whalers here on NHL25 franchise mode. And a new addition to the team, we've got Max Pacioretty, who we picked up in free agency. He'll be on the left wing second line. Left wing third line, we'll have Taven Lamprey. At center will be Jimmy Lamoureux, who we are always asking to shoot Jimmy shoot. And hopefully he can come up big here in this season. Now, the thing about Jimmy is that we'll be bouncing him around. Last year, Jimmy played second line. He played third line. Heck, he even moved down to the fourth line. So who knows what he'll be doing for us here in the 25-26 season. But if his numbers continue to improve, then we will, of course, probably be moving him up throughout the season. And over here on the right wing, third line will be Blake Sant. Down here on the bottom, another addition to this year's Whalers roster. Our second season roster is Corey Perry. So we will have 40-year-old Corey Perry will be on the fourth line at right wing. And hopefully he can put in a few goals like he has done over the years for quite a few teams. At center on the fourth line, and yes, I'm very sorry, Killer, but you are still on the fourth line. They originally had moved you down to the minors, but I said absolutely no way do we have Killer Keller starting the season down in the minors. So he will be right here on the fourth line for this year's Whalers squad. And, of course, our fourth line left winger will be Gregory Swift, who last year came up huge in the playoffs, had a couple of great goals, but he amasses quite a few penalty minutes in this sim, so we have decided to start him on the fourth line. If he can cut down on some of those penalty minutes and fights, then we might move him up because we know he is a dangerous scorer, and he can move that puck around, especially when we have him on that second or third line. Okay, and here is what we have defensively. Now, defensively is where we excelled last season. So we actually had quite a bit of production from everybody that you see right here on the screen. So our top line will be Gavin Kirkish, who spent quite a bit of time injured last season, but put up numbers for us. So we'll have him starting here on the left side, first line to start this season. Of course, we've got Sergio, and he'll be on the first line right defense. The man had some big goals. Yes, goals in the playoffs for this team, and we know he had some huge goals for us in the regular season last year, so we're going to keep him right where he is. We'll have Darren Paul, who had a huge goal in the playoffs last year. He will be second line right defense. Mike No Fear Feeney, who, let me tell you, came up absolutely clutch in the playoffs. I mean, this man was everywhere. I was saying his name non-stop in that playoff run, both against the Rangers and, of course, the Columbus Blue Jackets. And, well, in the Eastern Conference final, not so much, but he came up huge when we really needed him to. So we signed him to a nice deal, and we will be keeping him right here on the left side of the second line. Now, the thing about these top four, so Kirkish, Ibarra, Feeney, Paul, those four kind of moved around the board last year, kind of up and down, really depending on how their season was going and how they were playing. So we'll see how they progress throughout the season. And, of course, we've got the brothers Fagan right here on the third line. We've got Michael at left defense. And, of course, we have his brother Miles down here at right defense. And we take a look at our scratched players right here. We've got a 26-year-old right and left defenseman, so we can kind of move him in and out whenever we have an injury. That's Nicholas Matanpalo. And, of course, how can we forget Captain Clutch himself, Isaac Morgan, who will be playing right wing, and he'll be coming off the bench to start the season. since we added Corey Perry. We're going to see how Corey does, and then we'll probably move Isaac into the lineup at some point throughout the season. But for now, he'll be there in case we do have an injury. Okay, so our first game of the season will be against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, in net, we will have Simo. Of course, there's no stats because we haven't even started yet. And in net for the Toronto Maple Leafs will be Anthony Stolarz. So we'll take a look and see how these folks make out in game number 1 at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. All right, we jump into this one, and we go Toronto on the power play right away out of the gate. Now, we go on the power play. Let's get ourselves a goal, and we get nothing. Shots are 3-3. Now, of course, Hartford and Toronto, this was one heck of a rivalry last year. And we go power play again, and let's see if we get a goal. We get nothing. So a tight one so far. Shots are 8-6 in favor of Hartford as we speak. And time's just ticking away here in the first period. And no one's going to make a move. No one's going to make a move. All right, so we're going to get ready to roll right into the second period of this one. And we go, oh, man, I simulated the entire period. What a bonehead move, kid. But in the second period, it was Blake Sant coming up with a huge goal. Actually, he tied it up. Austin Matthews scored first, putting one past Simo, and then Blake comes up with the first goal of the season for the Whalers. At the end of the second, it's 24-17 in shots. So we are definitely putting pucks on the net, but Stolarz is doing a great job for the Maple Leafs in this one. All right, so let's roll into period number 3 now. I accidentally pressed the wrong button, as you found out. And here's how we are rolling through period number 3. And it's Nylander with the goal, putting one past Simo. And then they go on the power play again. And let's not allow. All right, perfect. So let's kill this off. Kill off another one. So we're getting a lot of penalties again. And that's probably Swift. All right, that's probably Swift. We go on the power play here. We need something to tie this first game up. We don't want to start the season with a loss. Absolutely not. We give up one to Ekman Larson, and DJ's in the game. Why is DJ in the game? Uh-oh, Simo must have got hurt. That's not good. And that's gonna do it for this one. So, rough start to the season for the Whale in season number 2. We take a look at our 3 stars of the game, and yes, of course, it is all Maple Leafs on the board. Stolarz is our number 1 star. He had just the 1 goal given up, 37 saves, and a .973 save percentage. So he was busy in net, and he managed to stop just about everything. Of course, Austin Matthews had a goal in this one as well. Okay, so that was a rough one for sure, coming off a 3-1 loss in game number 1 of the season. Let's go and see what happened between the pipes. And yes, injured in the first game. We'll have to wait to see how long she will be out. So that means we're going to have to make a move, and we're going to have to probably go right down to the minors and grab one of those goalies to back up. Luckily, I managed to pick up a couple of goalies in the offseason. So let's see who we've got down in the minors. Down in the minors, we have Skarek and DiPietro. Now, I like Skarek. He was with the Islanders, the real Islanders, for a while. Let's see about DiPietro. DiPietro, well, he's with Providence. He had a pretty good record last year. Not a bad save percentage. Looks like 23-24 was a better season. So I think we're going to go ahead and probably bring him up. Yes, we will. We'll leave Skarek down there to man the nets in the AHL for our Connecticut team. And we are going to roll with this one. So, DJ, you are going to get a shot early on to prove yourself. Now, if you watched season number 1, it was a struggle sometimes for our boy DJ. He did not play the greatest between the pipes, especially when he was filling in on that back-to-back. So hopefully he's got his game going here. He worked on some stuff in the offseason, and he can get things rolling for the Hartford Whalers here in season number 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and we will move right along here to our next game. And the next game, actually we're going to decline that. So the next game on the calendar is our friends, the San Jose Sharks. So let's take a look at our goalies. Starting goalie for the Hartford Whalers will be Caden Primo. So the machine must have brought him up for me, which is a bummer. I didn't realize that they had done that. He is our third goalie. So that is not going to happen. We're going to send him down. Don't really like it when it does that for me. You can go down. Thank you very much. We want DiPietro to be our backup. So he's a little bummed out about that, and I really don't care. I'm the boss, and if you don't like it, too bad. Okay, so that means we only have 20 of 21 skaters. So we're going to go down there and bring one of our skaters up. Who do we got? Oh, look who's down there. Cody Delgado. Welcome back to the team, my friend. All right. So let's go ahead and edit our lines. And see, this is a lot of the stuff you didn't see when I was editing all this stuff. But it's got to happen. Move our goalies. We'll put DiPietro, you are dressed. Welcome to the team. Whoop. Flip him and DJ around. DJ's going to get to start. And let's go best lines for the minor league team. Okay, so here we are back in the NHL. All of our changes have been made, and DJ will be between the pipes tonight for the Whalers against the San Jose Sharks, which means DiPietro, depending on Simo's injury status, will be in net tomorrow against the Buffalo Sabres. So I love the schedule. So this is crazy. So we are in San Jose for this game at the SAP Center. We then fly all the way back across the country to take on Buffalo the next day. So our team is going to be uber tired. And then you see we play San Jose in a couple of days. So if you're unfamiliar with the game, our calendar's right there up on the top. So you can see who we're playing coming up. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way into game number 2 of the season. The Hartford Whalers taking on the San Jose Sharks at the SAP Center in San Jose. Between the pipes for the Hartford Whalers, we will have DJ Gallegos. All right. Little backstory on DJ here. Last season, he filled in quite a bit for us. Unfortunately, didn't have the greatest of records and was on the block at one point, but he convinced the coach and myself to keep him on the team, and we brought him into the playoffs, and he actually did have one appearance in that Eastern Conference Finals when we were getting our butts kicked. Between the pipes for the San Jose Sharks will be Yaroslav Askarov. He has not played a game yet this season, so hopefully this will be the first time that he takes a whooping right here at the hands of the Hartford Whalers. You see over on the right side, we have 1 goal per game since we only played 1 game, and our penalty kill is 5th in the league, so hoorah for our Hartford Whalers. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into the sim here as we go to game number 2 of the season. And let's bump this up to about 4, and Mike Kelly scores right out of the gate. It's like he went right off of the opening face. And it's 1-0 Hartford. Shots are 7-4, and he scores again. Is he going to get the very first Hattie of the season? I hope he does. Right away, Connor Burns scores shorthanded. A shorty for Connor Burns. It's 3-0 Hartford, and we are whipping up on this San Jose team on their home ice. So big showing from the team early on, and Wallman puts one past Gallegos. So it's 3-1 San Jose. High scoring, very, very high scoring first period for the Whalers, who were quiet in game one of the season. And we get to the end of the first period. It is 3-1 Hartford. Let's jump right into period number 2. Time ticks away at a pretty good pace here on the show. And it is a 5-on-4 power play for the Whale, and we get Connor Burns with the power play goal. So we got 2 from Connor and 2 from Kelly in this one. It's 4-1 Hartford. 7 minutes to go here, second period, and we are just ringing the shots on them. Lundestrom puts one in past DJ. It's 4-2. Rolling through the period. 3 minutes to go. A lot of action in this one. A lot of scoring, for sure. Okay, we roll into the third period. Now, this is where we had our troubles last year, was holding a lead. But let's hope that this team can do something a little different. Now, we haven't seen too much from our new bodies. That would be Max Pacioretty. He's on that second line on the left side. And the fourth line, Corey Perry, on the right side. So not much early. But, of course, we haven't seen too much. It's been simulation games so far. It is 4-2. 5 minutes to go here in game 2 of the season, and it looks like we might be getting our very first win of the 25-26 campaign. And yes, for sure we did. Oh, and the professor puts one in to end it, and they went empty net. To end that game. And thank you very much. The professor says, I will take an easy goal. Let's take a look at our 3 stars of the game. How about Mike Kelly with the third star? He had 2 goals and 1 hit. Pichek had 3 apples and 3 hits, so great job. Pichek on that top line, just distributing that puck like he does. And, of course, Connor Burns had 2 goals and an assist, so a 3-point night for him, and he is our top star of the game for the Hartford Whalers. Okay, so we are heading into the third game of the season, where we will take on Mr. Feddo and the Buffalo Sabres. Now, if you watched season number 1, we had this excellent left winger, Anthony Feddo. Great player. And we made a trade. We got ourselves Yoki Haru and Albi Kubel late in the season, who actually ended up playing well for us. Got us some clutch plays in the playoffs, but they really didn't perform like Feddo. So in the offseason, we attempted to make a trade to get Feddo back to the Whale. And no matter what we did, they were just not willing to part ways with the winger. So he's going to be sticking around in Buffalo, and we will continue to track his I don't know. We'll continue to watch him. My mind went blank there for a second. But we will continue to watch Mr. Feddo as he makes his way. A progression. That's the word. It just popped in my head. We will continue to watch Mr. Feddo's progression throughout the season here in the 25-26 campaign. And hopefully, if his contract comes up at the end of the season, maybe we'll get him back. Or we'll have something to trade with them later on in the season if they need some help. So, Let's go into this one, take a look and see what we've got going on. We are back at the Mall. This is the first game of the season at the Mall, where we excelled in our first season. This team really turned it on when it was time to come home. So in this one, we will have between the pipes for the Sabres, We will have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, 1 game played so far, .918 save percentage and a 2.85 goals against average. And, of course, holding it down in this one for the Hartford Whalers, seeing as how we are on the other side of a back-to-back. We had an ridiculous travel schedule coming from San Jose here. So DJ's just a little tired. So it'll be Michael DiPietro holding it down between the pipes for the Whale here in the 3rd game of the campaign. So we don't know when Simo will be back, but we hope that it'll be soon for sure because she is our star goalie, and I just shelled out about $9.5 million to keep her on the team for a season. So hopefully she's not pulling one of those call out sick and enjoy the money kind of things for the Hartford Whalers. As hopefully she doesn't do stuff like that. But okay, so getting back to it. I'm sorry, I go on a little rant. Michael DiPietro will be between the pipes for us in game number 3. We look over on the right side. We've got our matchup. So coming into this one, Buffalo is right around the middle of the league in just about everything. Well, they have only 2 goals so far and 3 goals against. So they lost 3-2. So that explains that. And their penalty kill is 100% because, well, they probably have none. The overall team leaders, how about Connor Burns to start the season? He has got 4 points for the Hartford Whalers. So good for him. He was quiet most of the year last year. He had some great plays during the regular season, but kind of went dark in the postseason. So hopefully he can keep this rolling throughout the season. It's early. It's only the 3rd game of the season. So here we go, folks. We are going to head into the Hartford Civic Center. So welcome to the mall. Make sure you grab yourselves a hot dog on a stick and an orange Julius, and let's head in and see if the Hartford Whalers can come away with a victory in this one. All right, so we bumped that speed up to about 4 times the normal speed, and we put them right on the power play, and it's going to be Quinn with the power play goal. So we have got a minor league goalie in net for the Whalers tonight, and hopefully we can do something. We go power play, and we're going to get nothing on the power play. And, we did score. Sergio with the goal. It is 1-1 Hartford getting busy here in the first period. So excellent job. We do not want to be shut out. We hate being shut out. And 41 seconds left, and that's going to do it for period number 1. So great job getting the goal from the defensive top line. Sergio coming up with that one. Hopefully it was one of our top liners that got the assist, the apple on that one to Sergio, even though he is known to just bring it down the ice and just slap one in. And of course, Quinn had that goal for Buffalo. We head into the second period of this one, and it is still 1-1. 5-on-4 power play. We are taking so many shots. I don't know if you're noticing that. We are taking so many shots to get this season underway. It's now 1-1. 10 minutes to go here in the first 5-on-4 power play. And it looks like we got a watcher. Welcome on in, whoever you are. Blake Sant is going to score the power play goal. So another one of those guys. It took some time to sign, but we got him too. Oh, and there's Fagan. Of course, we don't know which one it is, but we're going to say Fagan scores the goal. It is 3-1 Hartford. We send them on the power play. Let's kill this one off. No, it's Mr. Fetto with the goal on the power play. So he is coming back to haunt the Hartford Whalers. He says, why did you trade me, man? I am a pure goal scorer. All right, heading into the third period. Now, last year, the first game back, Buffalo, Hartford, and Tuck's going to score, so it's 3-3. So last year, first game back, it was Mr. Fetto in OT, putting one in. They go on a power play, and we kill that one off. So good job from the Whale in this one. Anyway, getting back to it, he came out in overtime and he potted the overtime goal, and it's Mr. Fetto killing us again. So it's 4-3. He's got 2 in this one. And yes, he is pretty good. He is definitely pretty good. Sorry, that was my boy barking right here. Okay. So we got about a minute to go in this one, and McLeod scores the empty netter. So a 5-3 loss for the Whalers at home. That's how we kick it off in Hartford. Oh, 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third for the Sabres, 1 in the first, 2 in the second for the Whalers in this one. We take a look at the 3 stars of the game, and of course, the top star is the former Whaler left winger, Fetto, with 2 goals. McLeod, who had an empty netter and 1 assist. And how about Connor Burns, who had 2 assists on the night? He's been playing well. I think he's got about 6 points for the Whale right now. Unfortunately, it was not enough to get the win here in the 3rd game of the season. Okay, so a bit of a disappointment there in that one. Our first home game of the year, and we took a butt whooping at the hands of basically the former Whaler himself, Mr. Fetto. As we make our way into this one, before we head into our second game of the year with the Sharks, who we beat pretty good to get our first win, our only win of the season. Let's go ahead and take a look at our injuries and see what is up with Simo. So Simo will be returning to the team on December 16th, 2025. And we saw Mr. DiPietro get worked pretty hard in that game against Buffalo. So I'm not sure if we're going to leave him. We'll see how long DJ can hold things down for us until she gets back. So that's a lot of games. That is a lot of work for DJ, so hopefully he's willing to earn the cash that we gave him in the off season. So let's go ahead and take a look at the next game. We head ourselves into game number 4 on the season, and we are taking on the San Jose Sharks, who are 0-2 to start out, so they're not playing the best of hockey, and we're 1-2, so we're not playing the best of hockey either. Our starting goalies in this one, we will have Vitek Vanacek for the Sharks in 2 games played. He has a .875 save percentage and a 3.77 goals against average. So he has not been too sharp in his first couple of games. DJ will be holding it down between the pipes for the Whale in this one. 2 games played, 1 win, .909 save percentage, and a 2.72 goals against average. So not too bad. The numbers are not bad. They're about what he was last year. So he's going to have a chance, all right? He's going to have to shine here to start this season. And I don't want to get too much into it, but we could go to the schedule, break it down, see how many games we're going to have with DJ, but we're not going to do that. So we're just going to roll with them. We take a look over at the right side, and here are the current Whalers team leaders. We have Connor Burns with 6 points for the forwards. Defensively, Sergio had that 1 goal for his 1 point on the season. Mike Kelly has 2 goals. Connor with 4 assists, so the man is moving the puck around for sure. He also has 2 goals. He's just not up there on the board. Rookie points, Cody Delgado, currently 0. And goalie wins, that goes to DJ, who had the 1 win in the last appearance he had against the San Jose Sharks. Okay, so here we are. Heading into this one, let's go ahead and make our way to the Civic Center. Grab yourselves an orange Julius and a hot dog on the stick, and let's start rolling. So we are into the first period right here in Hartford. And we will do the same thing we did in the entirety of the first season of the series. If we go to overtime or a shootout, we will watch it in full. So we are 10 minutes left in the first period. It is a 6-3 shot advantage for the Hartford Whalers. A 0-0 score and no action. And we scored a lot of goals in that first game against the Sharks. So we get a goal from Jimmy Lamoureux, his first of the season. Shoot, Jimmy, shoot. Absolutely. And it is 1-0. So DJ is doing his job here in the first period, stopping just 5 shots, so he really wasn't too busy, but he's definitely getting the job done. We roll into the second period of this one. Time ticking away. We put him on the power play, and nothing happening there. So the team is killing the penalties well. So I couldn't spit that one out. We are killing the penalties well. We got about 10 minutes to go, and Smith is going to score, putting one past Gallegos. A very young Sharks team. They've got Smith. They've got Celebrini. They're on a 5-on-4 power play, and we kill that one off. 18-17 shots, 19-17 in favor of San Jose. And the time is just ticking away here in the second period. And we have reached the end of the second. A tie game thanks to the goal from Smith. About 11:30 left in the second. We make our way into the third period. And P-check with the power play goal. I love it. 5-on-4 power play for the Whalers. Can we get another? Yes, Kelly gets the power play goal. And it is now 3-1 Hartford. So we love the power play. Now either we are horrible. I'm sorry. No, we are not horrible. We're scoring power play goals. They must be horrible on the penalty kill, right? That's all it could be. We've got about 7 minutes to go here in the third period. Rolling away goes the clock. Kelly and Pichek put us in the lead in this one. And we have got 3, 2, 1 minute to go. And it looks like DJ's going to get his. Oh, and Connor puts in the empty netter. So great job from Connor Burns getting another goal. So here's how it looked. We had the goal in the first, 3 in the third on power play goals from Kelly and Pichek, and of course the empty netter from Connor Burns. They had a second period goal from Will Smith, and it is a 4-1 Hartford Whalers win at home. We take a look at our stars of the game. Third star goes to Mike Kelly, who had a goal and an assist. And how about Braden Walker getting his name on the board with 3 apples and 3 hits in this one? DJ Gallegos, who last year we gave such a hard time to, sent him back and forth to the minors in season number 1. He allows just 1 goal on 31 saves and a .968 save percentage as he continues to try to earn that spot. So you know what? Maybe, just maybe, if he's playing well and he's our hot goalie, he stays in the net, right? Now, I know I'm getting a little ahead of myself here early in the season, but if he's holding it down, maybe, just maybe, he holds on to that top spot, even if Simo does come back from that injury. And yeah, we are paying her a boatload of cash, but you know what? Who cares? This is all about winning. This is called Journey to the Stanley Cup, right? Not Journey to the bank to pick up her paycheck. Okay, so we are through another day, and we had an injury down in the minors. We'll take care of that. We just let the head coach do that, right? We don't need to do any of that stuff. We'll advance a day there and just keep on advancing as we are going to get ready to take on the Minnesota Wild at home. And let's go ahead and take a look at who's going to be in between the pipes for the Wild. They will have Philip Gustafsson. 2 games played on the season, 2 wins, a .950 save percentage, and a 1.50 goals against average for him. So he's holding it down pretty well. He is definitely holding it down pretty well. This is a Minnesota Wild team that comes in to this one with a 2-1 record to start their season. Between the pipes for the Whale, we will have DJ Gallegos. All right, he's got 2 wins on the season, both against the San Jose Sharks. So say what you will about that. Yes, the Sharks are not the strongest team in the league, but I believe in DJ. I think he's going to be able to get this one done against the Wild. And if I'm saying differently in 3 or 4 minutes, well, that's just me. That's how I kind of am, especially with this game now, because it's all simulation. If I was playing these games, we'd be losing everything because I can't even score a goal on this stupid thing. So here we are. We take a look over at the right side of the screen, and now we've got a little bit better idea on matchups. So the Minnesota Wild, they are 6th in goals for per game with 4. They're 20th in goals against with 3.33. So we know we can score 3 goals a game. It's right there on the top of the screen. Power play percentage, ours is at 28.6. So you put us on a power play here through the first 4 games, and 1 out of 4 times, a little more than 1 out of 4, we are scoring. Penalty kill, that's an area where we struggled mightily in the last season, is 86.7. We are currently 7th in the league through our first 4 games. And how about Connor Burns holding it down point-wise? He's got 7 points to start the season. So he was a little cold through the playoffs, but he's coming out hot. Coming out hot to start the season. So excellent job from Connor Burns. And they've got Frederick Gaudreau has 4 points for the Minnesota Wild. We look at our current standings. We are 6th in the Atlantic Division with a total of 4 points. It is early in the season. So hopefully we are not having to battle for any sort of playoff spot as we make our way towards the end of the season. So we are heading into our 5th game here of the 25-26 campaign. And we're going to go ahead and sim away, shall we? That's too fast. Back inside the Hartford Civic Center. Oh, and I paused it. I would have been sitting here talking to myself, like, why aren't we scoring? All right, we've got about 18 minutes to go in the first, and Anthony Duclair, my friend from the Islanders. And how about No Fear Feeney with the goal, putting one in, and they are on the power play. Now it's a 5-on-3 power play, and they're shooting. And they're on a 5-on-4 power play, and we kill it off. Great job by the Whalers. So another defensive goal. Another goal from our defenseman. Second-line defenseman Mike Feeney puts one in. We got about 4 minutes to go here inside the first period at the Mall. And we only took 6 shots in that period. Well, and we gave them 18 opportunities. So DJ holding it down, all right? That's 17 saves in the first period. He's a busy guy. Go inside. Make sure you get yourself something to drink and take a little rest in the room. Okay, we head into the second period, and we put them right back on the power play. What is going on, Whalers? And Mike Kelly says, I don't think so. It's a 2-1 Hartford lead. We go, put them back on the power play. What is going on? We're going to have to take a look at who had all these penalties in this game. We go on the power play, and we score. Blake Sant puts one between the pipes. Thank you, Blake. It is 3-1 Hartford Whalers in this one. And the time is rolling away. So a little bit different from last year. Last year, we went on the power play, and we could not score. This season, we are doing our job for sure. A lot of power play goals so far to start the season. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on penalty-wise, though. All right, our penalties in the first period, it was Isaac Morgan with a slashing penalty and Connor Burns with a charging penalty. In the second period, it was Killer Keller with the hooking minor and Jimmy Lamoureux with the slashing minor. So that's what did it. It did them in. And, of course, they had a double minor from Middleton and a minor from Eriksson Ek. So let's go back to goals. We're going to make our way inside period number 3. And hopefully we can hold on to this lead. And Mike Kelly, another power play goal. And Connor Burns with the power play goal. And it's 5-1 Hartford. So Gustafsson was having one heck of a start to his season. And oh my goodness, have we just trounced him here inside the Mall. It is now 5-1 Hartford. 10 minutes to go in the third period. That's right, Mike. It's the third period. We got about 8 minutes to go. Shots are 34-29. Can we get another power play goal? P-check with the goal. How about the top line? Everybody's scoring in this one. It is 6-1 Hartford. We got about 3 minutes to go in this one. 2-1, and yes, we are going to take that one at home. How's that sound? DJ holding it down. The man stopped 33 shots in this one. If he is not one of the 3 stars, I am going to be sorely disappointed. However, we did have a lot of scoring. So we could see a P-check, we could see a Kelly, we could see a Burns, because that top line was moving the puck around, especially on the power play. And how about that? It's Connor Burns, the third star. He had a goal and 2 helpers. DJ with a goal, 33 saves. How about that? That one came out kind of weird, didn't it? See, now, normally I would edit that out, but 1 goal, 33 saves, and a .970 save percentage, and Mike Kelly with 2 goals, 1 assist, and 3 hits in this one. So the Hartford Whalers just turning on those offensive afterburners and running away with this one. They had a goal in the first, 2 in the second, and 3 in the third, and it was DJ playing lockdown between the pipes after giving up that first period goal. So excellent game from the Whale in this one. Okay, folks, so we are now 5 games into this season. 5 games into this season. And we have not seen 1 overtime game or 1 shootout, which for this team is absolutely amazing. Because I feel like last year, when I was recording especially, I'd be playing, and I'm trying to fit it all into like 50 minutes. And we'd get to that 45-minute mark, and sure enough, they'd go to a overtime and then a shootout. And there was that one totally sleepy shootout against Tampa Bay where if you weren't actually sitting here watching the entire thing, it was 28 shots. 28 shots. So we actually ran through the entirety of the team and then 3 more guys or 4 more guys. I'm not sure how that works. But we went through the entirety of the team and had 3 or 4 more people come out and do it for a third time before that game ended. If you feel like checking that one out, that is in one of the episodes, probably episode 6 or 7 of season number 1, which, of course, like I mentioned earlier, was all edited and cut. This is something new we are doing. We are live with the Hartford Whalers journey to the Stanley Cup Championship here on the Islander Fanatic channel. Now that we're about 5 games into the season, if you're tuning in for the first time, I'd like to welcome you in. This is a lot of fun for me. This is something I'm usually doing in recording and then going through and editing, so a lot more fun. I had a lot of people comment last year about how they'd love to hear it live so they can hear my true reactions to the goals, and I assure you that last year's recorded episodes were actually true reactions. I didn't make that up. I'm not sitting there in a room watching it when I already know what happens and reacting the way that I did. At the end of the playoffs, I almost broke a controller and almost had to go buy a new pair of headphones as well. But luckily, the dogs kept me calm, and I didn't end up doing that. So, all right, with all that being said, once again, I welcome you in. If it's your first time watching the show, jump back, check out some of the old episodes. You'll get to see how the team is, see who the team players are. And if you're coming back and you're a regular, then welcome back in. If you are live, watching me live, feel free to shoot me a comment, even a thumbs up or a hello or whatever you want to do, and I'd be happy to answer you for sure. So let's go ahead. We're going to take a look at our stats through 5 games. So we're going to see how this team is playing through 5 games. Here are our leaders in our 3 main stat categories. Goals. How about 5 games, 5 goals for Kelly. All right. He is over a point per game player. So great job through 5 games. He's got 5 goals. Connor Burns with 4. And, of course, Blake Sant with 3. So down there on the third line, how about Blake? All right, that third line coming up pretty big. We look at assists. How about apples? Helpers. Braden Walker has 7 assists on the season. So he's been very quiet, hasn't put anything in the net, but he is definitely assisting everyone else and putting it in the net. Wow, that was very eloquent way to put that, Mike. Okay, and then our points, current points, we are at 10 for Connor Burns. So Connor Burns is rocking and rolling through the start of this second season with the Hartford Whalers. He is a 2-point per game player and is living up to the ability that we know he has. How about Kelly with 7, Braden with 7, and, of course, Pichek with 6. It skips right over his name. I think it's too long to fit on the screen. But, yes, he has got 6 for us in this one. Our plus-minus, Sergio is a plus-minus 6, so excellent job. And, yes, we can actually jump in and see how he did last year. So last year, Sergio was a plus-minus 7, so a good start to this campaign for Serge. Okay, so we have advanced to the next game, and we are in Minnesota for this one. So it's like they have us flying back and forth, right? The NHL doesn't like the Whalers. They have us in San Jose, and then the next night we're back home to take on Buffalo, and it's like back and forth, back and forth. But we have flown to Minnesota. We actually have three games coming up on the road. So we will be in Minnesota, and then we are in Chicago to take on the Blackhawks. And then, of course, it will be the Devils as we make our way into the second 5 games of the first live episode here with the Hartford Whalers. So we're going to, again, it's the same format as last year. We're going to do the 10 games. If we get to watch one, we get to watch one. If we get to number 9 and we haven't seen any hockey, then we'll jump in and watch the games live for you in the 10th game of the episode. So taking a look around the NHL currently, we've got a 2-2 tie, so one heck of a game in Toronto as they take on the Mammoth. The Capitals have jumped out quickly on the Blues. It's 4-0. Shots even in that one. And that's just that's the only 2 games we have currently live in the NHL at the moment. The Flames and the Blue Jackets will be coming up here in about a half an hour or so. And, of course, as I mentioned early in the episode, my New York Islanders are quiet tonight, so they won't be playing as they had a tough loss to the Boston Bruins last night in a shutout. So, but Matthew Schaefer played one heck of a game, so that's exciting stuff. Okay, now that I have tired myself out and talked a whole bunch, let's go ahead and jump right into game number 6 of the episode. So we are at the Xcel Energy Center to take on the Minnesota Wild. And DJ will be holding it down between the pipes. He has appeared in 4 games. He has 3 wins, so he's actually 3-0 on the season. The other game we were already losing, and he lost that. We lost that game. So it's not really a loss for DJ in that one. .949 save percentage, 1.61 goals against average on the season. And, of course, Philip Gustafson, who we worked real hard in the last game against Minnesota, he will be holding it down for the Wild in this one at the Xcel Energy Center. We take a look over on the right side. We have got 3.8 goals for per game. So the Whale has come out hot, and they are scoring on the season. Minnesota's at 3.25, and they are pretty much the bottom of the league in just about every category at the moment. Jiricek has 5 points for them. And how about Connor Burns? I mentioned it earlier, 2 points per game to start the season. His name keeps popping up over and over and over again here in season number 2. So exciting stuff to see Connor putting the puck in the net and passing the puck to get the puck in the net. Okay, so we head into Minnesota for game number 6 of season number 2 with the Hartford Whalers. We have pumped up the speed a little bit here, and we are about 18 minutes left to go, and Ogren puts one past Gallegos, so it's 1-0. So we whooped them on our home ice, and I don't know if they're going to allow the same thing on their home ice. Now, in that one, it was them scoring an early goal, and then, of course, DJ holding it down between the pipes. So hopefully he can do the same here in this one. But we're active, we're shooting, so it's 13 shots currently for us, but not a whole lot happening. We can't get it past Gustafsson here in the first period. And Pacioretty, how about Pacioretty? Nice. So Max Pacioretty, who we picked up in free agency to fill that left wing vacancy that was left when Albie Kubel left. Of course, we had traded we traded Feddo for Albie Kubel, and Albie Kubel left in free agency. We picked up Pacioretty, and he gets his first goal of the season here in this one. We roll into period number 2 of a tie game at the Xcel Energy Center. We are on the power play, and we get nothing from that power play. And then Pichek. Well, we did get something. I guess it was just a little delayed. So Pichek with the power play goal. They go on the power play. Let's get a shorty. How about a shorty? No shorty for the Whale here. 10 minutes to go, second period of this one. It's a 2-1 game. DJ has only had to stop 11 shots. Well, he's had 13 shots put on him. He gave up 1 goal, so he's got some stops in this one. He's going for his 4th win in a row. His 4th win in a row here for him. Not for the team, but for him. And the second period is over. Look at how many shots we have. We have 33 shots in this game so far to their 14. So it's like we just bring the puck down, bang, bang, bang. We're trying to put it in the net, which I guess is the point, right? It is the point. But I think we kind of tire ourselves out doing that. Or we tire the goalie out until he can't stop him anymore. So we got about 17 minutes to go here in the third. And Hartman is going to score on a power play. So this is a tie game. 5-on-4 power play for the Whale. They're going to get nothing there. And here goes the Wild, and they get nothing. So it's a 2-2 game. They've taken about 8 shots here in the period. We only have 6. So it's 8-6 here in the third period on shots. We have got about 5 minutes to go in this one. It's a 2, and Blake Sant puts one in. It's 3-2. And Jimmy gets one. It's 4-2. So they don't want to see any hockey. These guys don't want to see any live hockey. And Broden makes it 4-3. And Ibarra puts one in and makes it 5-3. And oh, how the Whalers continue to score the goals. Yes, they do. All right, so we had 1 in the first, we had 1 in the second, and we had 3 in the third period. That's a total of 5 if you can add. It was 1 in the first, none in the second, 2 in the third for the Wild. That's a total of 3. And yes, we come away with the victory in this one. Now, based on the scores, I'm going to guess that we have Blake Sant and Pichek will be 2 of the 3 stars, and they love to surprise me with the third one. So let's go ahead and take a look. And how about Jimmy Lamoureux? So I had 1. Did I have 1 correct? Yeah, I had Blake. I said Blake. So Blake had a goal and 5 big hits. So he's being physical and getting the job done. Excellent job there. Brodin, he had a goal and 2 hits. And how about Jimmy Lamoureux, who last year was so quiet. That's his second goal of the season. So excellent job from Jimmy on the third line. So the third line really getting it done. Jimmy Lamoureux, Blake Sant, 2 of our goals in the game coming from the third line. Of course, Sergio had one on the defense, and it was Pichek with that power play goal. I can't remember who the 5th one was, but we had that 5th goal of the game as well. Okay, folks, so we are now through 6 total games on the season, and I noticed something when I was scrolling through earlier. Isaac was in So they made some changes to our lines. So we're going to go back and we're going to edit a few of those lines. Let's see what's going on here. Pichek, Kelly, and Burns at the top. Walker, why is... Okay, so they changed things around, you see? So Jimmy's actually on the second line. They made moves. Maybe it's because of an injury? No. I don't like when they do that to me. I really don't. So we're going to change this up. We're going to put Blake here. I like Pacioretty up here with Blake. I like Swift down here. I like Jimmy over here. Yes, I'm doing this pretty quick. I like that there and that there. And I like Blake here. And I like Scory Perry down here on the fourth line. So this is how it should look. We've got Pichek, Kelly, Burns on the top line. Max Pacioretty, Braden Walker, and the Professor, who has been super quiet here through the first 6 games. He's on the second line. We have Lamprey, Lamoureux, and Sant on the third line. And then, of course, Swifty, Keller, and Perry on the fourth line. Let's take a look at our defense, make sure they haven't screwed that up too. And no, they have not touched that. And why would you? Why would you? Especially when you have these two guys right here. Darren's been a little quiet. Look at it. Look at a plus minus. Not too good to start the season. Okay. Sorry, I kind of flipped through that stuff pretty quick, but I got pretty used to playing this thing. Okay, so we are now in game number 7 of the season, getting ready to take on the Chicago Blackhawks. How about the Chicago Blackhawks? They are currently 4-3, so a little bit of an emergence in Chicago. Of course, they've got a young team as well. So they are 4-3 heading into this one. At the United Center in Chicago, we are 4-2. DJ will be between the pipes for the Whale. He's got 5 games played on the season. 4 of those are wins, a .936 save percentage, and a 1.95 goals against average. So he's playing very well to start the season here in Hartford. And, of course, Peter Mrazek will be holding it down for the Blackhawks. 2 games played, 1 win, a .904 save percentage, and a 3.51 goals against average. So in season number 1, a few times we had shots at the backup goalie, which we never took advantage of, and we would usually get beat in those games. So hopefully we can get things done here. Now, over on the right side, goals for per game. Chicago is 22nd in the league, 23rd in goals against. They are 16th on the power play at 22%, and, of course, 75% on the kill. So our team continues to play well. We are single digits in every category in the matchup, so that's great for us. 4 goals per game, 2.5 goals against. How about the power play percentage of 37.5%? That's Pichek, that's Kelly, that's Burns, that first power play line, putting that puck in the net. And, of course, the penalty kill, much better, much better than the 25 season. So good job there. Let's take a look at our current team leaders. We have Connor Burns with 10 points. Sergio has 3 defensively. Mike Kelly with 5 goals. Assists are Braden Walker, who is a kind of a surprise on the assist side. Rookie points, Cody Delgado with none. He has not even played a game yet, so he will continue to hold it down right there at 0. And goalie wins, DJ with 4 on the season. We look at the league leaders, blah, blah, blah. Of course, Kucherov, who killed us in the playoffs, currently leads the league with 17 points, and Connor is 10th overall in the NHL. So we have got ourselves a league leader for once. Mike Kelly had a bunch of points last year, and I think finished 6th or 7th in the league. So hopefully Connor can continue with the performance that we have seen it so far. Okay, so now that we've covered all that, we are heading into Game 7 of the 2025-26 season with the Hartford Whalers and the Chicago Blackhawks from the United Center. Okay, so we've jumped that time up to about 4 times, and Taven Lamprey with his first goal of the season. We put them on the power play. Let's kill this one off, and we do. So we've taken 2 shots, and Taven put one of them in the net. And Pichek scores again. It's 2-0 Hartford. Pichek's favorite team. He told us in the locker room before the game. It was the Chicago Blackhawks. He's now a Whalers fan. But he's put one in the net against his old team, and it is 2-0. And there's about 3 minutes left to go in this one. 1 minute. And we are at the end of the first period of play. 2-0 Hartford. We only took 4 shots. So we're 50% shooting in this one. Mrazek gave up 2 goals. One to Lamprey, one to Pichek in the first period. And we make our way into the second. So defensively, this team has been pretty good. I think the most goals we've given up in a game so far is 3. 3? That was the Minnesota Wild, I'm pretty sure. I could go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it was the Minnesota Wild. How about Greg Swift getting his name on the board? Putting one on the score sheet. It is 3-0 Hartford on the road in Chicago, and Taven gets his second goal of the game as he is trying to get the first Hattie of the season. So we move those lines around a little bit, and we see the names pop up. So maybe the machine should stop moving my players around for me. And there it is, the first Hattie of the 25-26 season. It is Taven Lamprey, and Killer Keller gets a goal. It is 6-0. So everyone's chipping in on this one, putting it up on the score sheet. Killer Keller, who had the biggest playoff goal to this point in Whalers history. I think there was about a minute left in the game. Game 6, Madison Square Garden, and our boy put one in the net. So here I am chit-chatting like I thought this game was over. We still have another period to play. Can we get a couple more goals? Can Taven be the first 4-goal scorer in New Whalers history? Let's find out if he can do it. 19 minutes to go in the third period. I almost said fourth period. Fourth period. Okay, we got about 15 minutes to go, third period. Pacioretty puts one in the net. It's 7-0, and we are just handing it to the Chicago Blackhawks. Kurashev says, no, we're not going to get shut out. I'll put one in past DJ. 21 shots so far for Chicago, 28 for Hartford, and we have 7 goals. Now, if I'm doing my math right, I think that's 25% shooting in this game. Oh, yeah. I think I just did that off the top of my head, and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but, okay, now it's not 25% anymore, but that's okay. We have about 15 seconds left to go, and we're going to take this one 7-1. Now, here's where this game loves to surprise me every time. Now, in editing, when I was editing this stuff, you didn't get to hear this, because oftentimes I might have cussed a little bit, but I will be like, the 3 stars has to be this guy, that guy, and this guy. I'm going to say 3 stars in the game. One of them is going to be Taven because he had a hat trick. Okay. Connor Burns probably has 2 of those assists. No, this is third line. So it's probably Jimmy with 2 of those assists. So he'll be one of the 3 stars. Let's see what we get. No, we get Killer Keller, who I forgot about with the goal. Killer Keller, my apologies to you, my friend. You had a goal and an apple in this one. And a helper, apple, helper, whatever. And Taven Lamprey with the first hat trick of the season for the Hartford Whalers in the 25-26 campaign. The least likely guy. He's the last person I would expect. Now, he did have the first ever goal that came in an exhibition game in season number 1 in a preseason game. Of course, Braden had the first goal, and Pichek had the first hat trick. So Taven Lamprey has the third hat trick in team history. First was Pichek, second was, of course, Mike Kelly, and then our boy Taven with the hattie right here against Chicago. So excellent job in this one. We had 2 goals in the first, 4 in the second. We basically ended the game right there at the end of the second. Chicago just came out and skated around a little bit and watched us score another goal. And then DJ just kind of slid out of the way and let them have one, so we didn't feel bad in this one. Okay, so a massive 7-goal game for the Whalers. And they are now 5-2 on the season as they are making their way back to the coast to take on the New Jersey Devils at the Prudential Center. And the Devils have had a kind of rough start to the season. They are 3-4. They have 2.29 goals for per game. They've given up 3.29, so they're giving up goals. Their penalty kill is 77.3, and we know what we're doing on the power play, so that's going to be tough for them if we can take them down. So our team leader in points, that's Mike Kelly with 10 points, so he's tied with Connor Burns now, and Bratt has 7 for the Devils. We take a look at who will be holding it down between the pipes here in game number 8 of the episode and game number 8 of the season. How about DJ Gallegos? In 6 games played, he has 5 wins, a .939 save percentage, and a 1.76 goals against average. Jacob Markstrom will be holding it down for the Devils. 6 games played, 3 wins, .906 save percentage, and a 3.01 goals against average. So we make our way into the Prudential Center for game number 8 on the season as the Hartford Whalers take on the New Jersey Devils. Okay, so we about a minute gone. We put them on the power play, and we kill that one off. Excellent job from the Whalers. And it's about 6 shots so far, 7 shots. We are just shooting, which is about accurate for this team. 10 minutes to go inside the first period. Not a whole lot happening offensively, except for us taking a whole boatload of shots. All right, and Halla puts one past DJ, so it's a 1-0 Devils lead. Now, last season, we struggled with the Devils. They we had some back-and-forth games. Didn't have the greatest record against them, and they would tend to put up a lot of goals on the team. So hopefully we can get something going here in the second period. We didn't see a whole lot on the power play for our team, and right when I say that, we get a power play, and let's see if we can get a goal. No, we get nothing. How about New Jersey on the power play? And kill it, boys. And Taven gets a goal. That's 4 goals in 2 games for the boy. How about that? We've got another power play for New Jersey, and we kill that one off. And let's see if we can get another goal. That third line is coming up huge since we made some changes. It really is. Jimmy from the third line. And it is 2-1 Hartford. How about that? That's kind of my line, huh? How about that? No, that's not. That's like robbery. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so we make our way into period number 3. We have shot the puck like crazy. Ooh, and Dougie Hamilton, and then Killer Keller with the goal. It is 3-2. The offensive king, Killer Keller. They had him in the minors to start the season, and he sure is going to put one past on the power play and tie this puppy up. And then Foot scores. Foot with the goal. Oh, man. Okay, so 10 minutes to go, third period. It's 4-3 Devils. Let's see if we can get one in. 5 minutes to go. Are we going to get to watch some hockey? Power play for the Whalers. Nothing. Power play for the Devils. We kill it. 1 minute to go. Oh, really? Okay, so no win here on the road. Oh, DJ, giving up 3 goals in the third. So we had a nice 3-1 lead And then he gave up those 3 goals right in a row. 3 stars of the game, and it's all Devils all night. Holla had a goal and a hit. Hughes had 2 assists and 2 hits. And, of course, Foote had that goal to win it. Foote wins with the game-winning. Sorry, Foote has the game-winning goal. I couldn't spit it out. I didn't know what I wanted to say. My brain stopped. Okay. All right, folks. So we are now through 8 total games. We are 5-3, and we are heading into another game with the Buffalo Sabres. Now, we know what happened the last time we played the Buffalo Sabres, right? It was our boy, Anthony Fetto, with goal after goal. Let's go ahead and take a look. So the last time we took on the Buffalo Sabres was right here. We lost 5-3. Okay, they are currently 3-2-1. We are 5-3 heading into this game, a grudge match with the Buffalo Sabres. And look at that. It tells us right over on the right. So the last time we played them, we lost 5-3. We are 0-1 against them currently. And last game, Fetto had the 2 goals and the 2 hits in his return, or actually in his second game against the Whalers. He beat us in overtime, and now he's coming back to Hartford to see if he can give us another butt whooping live on the show. Okay, so with all that being said, we currently have between the pipes for the Sabres in the second meeting, we'll have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, 4 games played, 2 wins, a .914 save percentage, and a 2.98 goals against average. And between the pipes for the Whalers, we will have DJ Gallegos, 7 appearances, 5 wins, .925 save percentage, and a 2.14 goals against average. So he has been good filling in, right? He has been good. It was a tough loss in the last game against the Devils. He did give up 3 goals, like bang, 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 right at the end of the game. So we're going to blame that one on the defense. We're going to chalk that one up to poor defense from the Whalers because he's been playing so well. We got to assume that it had to be something other than DJ, right? It had to be. It had to be something other than DJ's performance in that game. And that's about it for my kind of little pregame here on this one. Let's keep our eyes open, and I'm going to go over under. I'm going to go over under and say that Mr. Fetto is going to get 1 goal and 1 assist in this game. 1 goal, 1 assist in this game in his return to the Hartford Civic Center. Now I'm so used to doing this and editing it that I stop between. I can just keep talking the whole time. Okay, so here we are. First period, 18:25 to go. Shots are 1-1. Very quiet first couple minutes. Power play for Buffalo. And let's kill this one off. Please kill it. And no? Yeah, okay, we killed it. Yeah. Again, my brain shuts down. It shut down. Okay, so we're on the power. We give them the power play again. Buffalo power play. 6 minutes to go. First period. 5 minutes to go. First period. Shots are 10-7, so it's about even. These two teams are about even. I think this is becoming our rival. This could be our new rival. Of course, there's Tampa Bay, but that's not really a rivalry because they just beat us. They literally beat us. Okay, we roll into the second period of this one. No score on the board. Who's gonna strike first? Is it gonna be a Whaler? Is it gonna be a Sabre? Is it gonna be Fetto? Is it gonna be Pichek? Who's gonna put one in? It's gonna be Taven, of course. And then Scory Perry, the 40-year-old phenom, gets us another goal. It's 2-0. Buffalo goes on the power play. Now, last time we played them, we had a nice lead, and then it was Fetto and Tuck and Fetto, and they ended up winning that game. And how about Tage Thompson with the goal past DJ? We are 5 minutes to go, second period. Power play for the Whale. And let's get a goal, somebody. And how about Isaac? So we get Lamprey, Scory Perry, and the captain, Isaac Morgan. Not the captain of the team, Isaac Captain Morgan. If you get it, you get it, right? If you get it, you get it. And Isaac, if you are listening, if you're out there, man, miss you. Hope everything's going well. Hope everything is going well. Okay, we head into period number 3, and it's Connor Benz with the goal. It is now 4-2 because Paterka scores as soon as I'm getting ready to say Connor Benz. We got about 15 minutes to go, and Greenway scores. I swear to God, if Feddo ties this thing up, I'm throwing this controller out the window. Power play for Buffalo. And Thompson ties it up. So 10 minutes to go in this one. And Buffalo just keeps on scoring. And Max Pacioretty, the trusty vet, with the goal. It's 5-4. 5 minutes to go against Buffalo. These games are exciting. Buffalo-Hartford has been exciting stuff on this game so far. We got about 2 minutes to go. 37-34 on the shots. 30 seconds. And we get the win on home ice against the Buffalo Sabres. A little revenge game for the Whalers. Nothing in the first, a very quiet first period. And then it was 3 in the second and 2 in the third for the Whalers. 1 in the second, 3 in the third for Buffalo. And Buffalo just tried to come back, bang, bang, bang. But we were able to hold it down in this one. Our 3 stars of the game. How about Corey Perry getting his name on the sheet here with the 3rd star? First time we've seen him this year. 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 hits. Tage Thompson, 2 goals, no assists. And, of course, Taven Lamprey. This guy has 9 points in the last 3 games. He has absolutely been killing it for the Whalers. So he's going to be our first star of the game. Okay, folks, so we are there. We have made it to the 10th game of the episode, the 10th and final game of the episode. And who better to finish this thing off against than the Stanley Cup champions from 2 years ago, on the game at least. Last year was Tampa Bay. The year before that was Florida. So we'll be taking them on at home. And we will have Michael DiPietro between the pipes. And in his first and only game of the season, he did get worked. He got worked pretty good. So we're going to have a little bit of fun with this one. We are going to have a little bit of fun with this one, seeing as how it is the 10th game of the episode. Yours truly is going to play the game. Oh, so you're going to get to see some awful play live. We're going to get to see some awful play from this guy. So I don't play too good, all right? We probably won't see a whole lot of scoring out of this team, and you're probably going to see a lot of boring puck cycling, but we'll see what happens in this one. So we have got Sergei Bobrovsky between the pipes for Florida in this one. 5 games played, 3 wins, a .902 save percentage, 3.40 goals against. Michael DiPietro will be holding it down for the Whalers. So hopefully my defenders are good enough for me to stop the attack of the Panthers. We look over on the right side, 3.57 goals against. They are 12th in the league, 27th in goals against. They are first on the power play. All right, so they have 62.5%. We're 5th with 33%. So these dudes, you put them on the power play, and they score. Now, the one thing is, when I play games myself, I don't put guys on a power play very often because I don't do a whole lot to do that. Penalty kill, we are at 86.5%. And team leaders, Connor Burns with 12 points. And, of course, Barkov with 10 for Florida. So you're going to get to see some hockey. I'm going to go ahead and play this one. This is Game 10 of live episode number 1, Season 2, Hartford Whalers' journey to the Cup. Once again, if you are just coming in, we are through 9 games on the season. Season 2 with the Whalers. We are 6-3 heading into a home game against the Florida Panthers, which is going to be played live by yours truly. Feel free to comment at any time. If you play the game and you have some tricks, you want to tell me something, feel free to jump in and let me know as we make our way into this one. Hopefully I can keep it together and not cuss it up too much as I am playing in this one. Okay, so we're going to rock the alternate blues in this one for sure. We're going to leave our lines exactly how they should be. All right, welcome on into the Hartford Civic Center. This is actual live gameplay. I am actually going to play this one for you guys. Jimmy Lamoureux is going to start it off. I don't know why. Oh, I forgot about that. I got to switch the camera. I can't do it. Okay, let's go back. We're going to switch the camera real quick. I forgot it was in like broadcast mode. We don't want that. Okay, folks. Sorry about that. Let's play some hockey now. I'm trying to play and like it wouldn't do what I needed it to do. Nice, Jimmy with the takeaway. All right. I want to pass the puck. Oh, we got one more thing to change. See, I'm so used to watching these games. Okay. I got it on buttons. I don't want buttons. Okay. Now we're ready to go. I promise. Now we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Okay, so we're back. We are back. Let's see if I can play now. Oh, Pichek took the shot. Nothing happening there. Okay. I like this. All right, Jimmy Lamoureux back to the dot. Not exactly sure why he's starting and Kelly is not, but Dave throws it to the net. Feeney with a bad pass. Jimmy picks it up. Fires one at Bobrovsky, and that's stopped. Again, see, I'm like very vanilla, man. Like I don't do a whole lot, right? But really kind of hoping we can get get something going here. Okay. Braden Walker steps to the dot, and we lose that face off. No, we won it. Jacob picks it up. Oh, Darren. Here comes the professor skating up. Going to play a little defense. DiPietro with the stop. Okay. Time ticking. Time is ticking. Braden with the win. Gives it to Fagan. Fagan over to Fagan. To Jacob. Jacob shoots. And Bobrovsky with the stop. I like to get the face off and try to get the puck and cycle it around a little bit. So, again, I don't have a whole lot of moves. So I just kind of play and pray. Right? My hands aren't fast enough to do this. All right, here we go. The professor picks it up, spins it around. He's going to set up. Gives it to Fagan. Back to Fagan, he shoots, and it's stopped. Ah, there you go. Putting that one together, didn't we? Live play. You haven't seen this before? Oh, look at that hit that he took. Aye! All right, Killa is out there. We got our third line. So Killer's moved up for this one. Play some defense, boys. Play some defense, boys. Kirkish to Killer. Killer can't collect it. Play some defense. Play some defense. DiPietro with the stop. Okay. Okay. Keller, back to the line, back to the dot. DiPietro with the stop. Surge tries to pass it out, and too far. Icing. Killer. Face up. Oh, too soon. Surge plays defense. Tries to hit him. No! Oh, DiPietro, pass it. What'd you pass it out for? Sergio puts his face in the way. Max Pacioretty holds it. He's going to hold it. Waits for his team to show up. Nobody comes down. Where were they? Connor with the hit. Another hit. All right. Jimmy's at the center spot now. That's it. Surge. Passes it. Jimmy's going to collect it. Gives it to Connor Burns. Connor stops, spins, shoots. Oh. Oh, Jimmy gets pummeled. Paul knocks him off the puck. Here's No Fear. No Fear with the puck. Goes back to Feeney. Feeney with the move. Slapper. Oh, what a shot. Connor levels him. Swifty's out there now. Paul. All right, Walker. Good pass to Paul. Tries to go to Feeney. Feeney gets knocked off the puck. Swift dumps it into the offensive end. All right, so here's where we are. Oh, good job by Swift. Great pass to Fagan. Fagan. Back to the Professor. Professor across to Fagan. Back to the Professor. He shoots. No, he got hit. Oh, Fagan took a shot. Okay, 4 minutes to go in the first period. Again, we are seeing something we're not used to seeing here in this one. Live gameplay. All right. We've taken 6 shots. Scory Perry is out there. Fagan. Fagan tries to knock it away. Can't. Oh, Perry. Who's fat? Oh, I thought Table was going to put it in. Oh, no. See, I said I don't get penalties, and then I trip them up. Okay, Braden Walker to the dot. Oh, Killer with some moves. Dumps it in to the offensive zone. Here comes Paul. Oh, great job, Walker. All right, get back on defense now. Fagan. Hold it. Oh, shoot. DiPietro, what are you doing? No. Oh, no. Fagan. All right, here we go. Oh, DiPietro with the stop. Oh, we got another penalty, though. Oh, no. Dude, I forgot we were on the power play. I'm so focused on trying to stop him, I forget we're on the power play. Braden, what are you doing? Go take a seat in the box, would ya? That wasn't me. I didn't do that. I actually didn't do that. That was not me. Okay. Scorey Perry in the dot. We have 3 guys on the ice. Let's see if we can kill this thing. We can't win the face-off. And they take it outside the zone, so they got to reset. That's good. Good job. It's like the hardest part I find on this game for newbies. For anybody is killing the penalties. You just put Scorey Perry in front of the net. Keep having him dive on the ground. There you go. Kirkish collects it, sends it down. Kill a couple seconds off of this power play. Serge is out there now. So we got Braden in the box. Oh, watch this. Oh, yes. I love it. Serge just leveled him. He's a monster. Oh, wow. Tried to rip one with Serge. All right, 21 seconds left on the power play. No! Kirkish collects it but can't do anything with it. Sends it down. Oh, great job. Are we going to kill the 5-on-3? Yeah, sure we are. No, maybe not. Oh, no! Go get him, Serge. Dive! Oh, Sergio almost got there. That boy was moving. That boy was moving. Okay, so that is it. That is the end of period number 1. That's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun for sure. Playing. I'm not used to playing so much. All right, let's go. Sorry about that, folks. Had to get up and let my little friends here out of the cave, meaning the dogs. Okay, so Connor Burns now is at the dot. They are on the power play still. Let's see if we can kill it. Serge is the power play machine, and he puts his body out there. I love it. Kirkish he tried to send it out. Couldn't get it out. Gives it to Serge. Serge. Speed, shoots, and oh, good job, Sergio. Kirkish and Ibarra, they're like our penalty killers. All right, P-check goes to the dot. So we got a scorer out there. Can we get a shorty? Oh, no, Kirkish, what are you doing? Send it back down. Good job. Okay, killer. Oh, and he just sits him down. Oh, yes. I love hitting people with Ibarra. Oh, no. Go back and get him, Serge. Good job. And then Swifty's going to knock him off the puck. So great job there. Whoa. Kirkish. Oh, he broke him. Across to Serge. Serge from the point. Serge is feeling it. He is feeling it in this one. Okay.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless.
Yes. Lots of hockey to be played. Braden Walker in a scoreless game. He goes to the dot. And we win how do we win a face-off? Oh, crap. See? Feeney. Slapper. Nothing happening on that one. Swift going to go back on defense. Good job. That's it. Try to take that puck. Can't get it. Here's Paul. Oh, Swift just killed him. Feeney does the same thing. We got a chance here. Oh, Jacob. No, the professor. Feeney goes back. Gives it to Fagan. Fagan shoots. Oh, the professor can't put it in. Feeney. Oh, Feeney killed him. Whoop, whoop. Swift dumps it in. Hey, that was great. No, what? Oh, Feeney with the tripping penalty and the Whalers. So this must be how they get all those darn power plays during the game. Okay. DiPietro is we're helping him for sure. Okay, I mean we're not helping him by putting all those guys in the box, but we are helping him by playing good D. Paul gets knocked off the puck. Fagan collects it, flips it. Oh no, he got hit. Fagan, smart play off the boards. Here's Connor. He's a team's leader in points. Goes across to Paul. Paul to Morgan. Morgan tries to go across. That was not smart. Paul says, Okay, here we go. Pass it down. Oh, look at Burns. Oh, he couldn't put it in the net. All right, here we go. Fagan. Sits that guy down. Paul. Uh-oh. DiPietro with the killer glove save. How about that? Fagan's going to just send it down the ice. There you go, kid. Minute left to go into power play. Goalie's having I don't know what, that was a moment for sure. Kirkish. Oh, no way, man. Come on. Sergio shoots. Shoot it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Kirkish all alone. Goes to the left. Goes to the right. And, he played good defense. And then he kills the guy. Sergio. No. Oh, we got it. How did we get that out of there? Braden waits for it. Sergio's going to flip it down the ice. Okay, good job. Kirkish. Oh, he tried to hit him. So we got 10 seconds left on his power play still. And Fagan is down there now in front of the net. Oh, yes, Scory Perry. Tries to bring it behind the net. Gets knocked off the puck. Collects it anyway. Oh, Pichek tried to put it in. Perry shoots. Nothing happening. Oh. Fagan. Stop him. DiPietro. Fagan hold it. No. Jimmy. Slow it down. That's it. Pichek gives it to Jimmy. Now to Max Pacioretty. Going through. He's going to hold it. Bring it behind the net. There you go. If we can get it out of here. Gives it up. I don't know who that is because I can't see the name. Oh. Thought it was Pichek, like his name was too long. All right, go back across the ice. Feeney. And Pacioretty got just leveled, but passed it first. Oh, no, here we go. Sergio, all alone. Go across. Oh, couldn't get it. Mike, no fear Feeney. Off the stick, second goal of the season, and the Whalers have a 1-0 lead at home. Watch this, he tips it right in. I love it. No, and then he goes right down on his freaking belly. Watch this one again. Here it is. Pichek, and he puts it right in. And then Feeney tripped on his own feet. I dug that. Okay, Braden collects. Gives it off to Paul. Paul back to Feeney. Over to Paul. Goes up the middle to Walker. Walker gets knocked off the puck. Not good. All right, here we go. Oh, Walker just can't hold on to the puck. Shot. Swift just killed him. Trying to go down to the professor. The professor with the move. Shoots. Paul can't put it in. All right, so we are about 8 minutes till the end of this episode. Episode 1, first live episode we've had. And yes, I have spent 1 hour and 52 minutes talking basically to myself, but a whole lot of fun. And hey, I'm just sitting here playing my game. So if you are watching this on the replay, welcome in. We are playing a little live hockey tonight. First time. There's a first for everything, right? It's the first time we're actually playing the game with our team. Oh, Sergio collect it. Or just kill him. Kill the next guy, too. Oh, my God. Connor is fast on this thing. Okay.
David's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Okay, Jimmy Lamoureux to the dot. Good job, Sergio. To Kirkish. Kirkish to Jimmy. Jimmy up the middle. Right across. Oh, Sergio with the shot. Oh, and he had a wide open net, too. All right, here we go. Jimmy's tough. He's definitely tough. I'm glad we signed him. We're going to hold on to this one. We're going to have Sergio just take it behind the net. Chill out a little bit. Check your phone. All right. Head into the last period before we close down this episode. That was the professor getting absolutely worked. Okay, so there's your stats for the second period. Oh, I'm sorry, for the game so far. So we don't pass the puck very well, but we definitely lay the hits down, that's for sure. Okay, so here we roll into period number 3. Game will be over. All right, game 10 of episode number 1. That's what this is. You are seeing live gameplay. No! DiPietro. So DiPietro is our backup to our backup, right? DJ is our backup, but with Simo out with her injury until December, we have DiPietro in net. So the team is really coming up big to help him out. Kirkish passes this one over to Connor, and then Connor gives it right back to the Panthers. Good job. Oh, look at Pichek. Whoop, the move. Oh, the move. Oh, and then he gets worked. Sergio goes across the ice. No, Jimmy, what are you doing? Pichek shoots and can't make it. Can't make it. Yeah, that's the best way to say it, right? Oh, it's Sergio with the hit. Beautiful. Beautiful passing. I love it. Jimmy's just going to say, yeah, go get it, Serge. Look at Serge. Look at the speed on this kid. Braden shoots. Oh, did it go through? Oh, it didn't. I thought it went through. Oh, Kirkish collects it. All right. Good job. Give it a Surge. He gives it a Swift. Across to Walker. Walker's going to dump it. There you go. My guys are so fast. All right, here's Feeney. Only goal of the game from Feeney on the tip earlier. And he's going to collect. Oh, yes. There he is. Shoots. No fear. And then he kills the guy coming down the ice. Pacioretty gets it down to Feeney, huh? Feeney shoots, Oh. No fear. How about no fear? Love this kid. Oh, and then he just kills the guy.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit.
How about Feeney? Oh, tried to do it. Tried to get the pass. Fagan shoots. Nothing happening. Fagan. Oh, stop him. Nice. P-check. Has the puck. Gives it to Jimmy. Jimmy. Going to the net. Shoot. Oh, man. I thought we had it. Fagan tries to fire one in from the blue line. No. P-check. Oh, go get it, P-check. Holding it. Swift. Oh, man. Gets knocked off the puck. And then just settles. And then just works the guy. Taven. Oh, Taven's out there. We didn't see Taven at all. And he knocks the puck away. Good defense from Taven. Gives the puck to Serge. Serge goes back to Taven. Looking for an open person. Jacob dumps it in. That's smart. Sergio kills him. There's like no rhyme or reason to anything that they do. Oh my goodness, look at this. All right. They move so fast. So I play this game all the time. And my players don't move like that. It's like stupid fast. Okay, so we've got about 2 minutes left. Or 4 minutes left in the game. We are just about done with the episode. We're going to finish this one up, and then we are done for the night. Kirkish. Surge. Hold it, Surge. There you go. Play back. Good. To Keller. Kirkish. Surge. Oh, look at these guys. Just they're right up. Sergio's going to pass it in. Good. Go get it. Isaac. Okay. Jimmy Lamoureux goes to the dot. 1-0 lead for the Whalers. Oh, no. Get him, Paul. Oh, no. Did anyone see Darren? He was like sleeping. He was literally sleeping. Yeah, that was terrible. Look at this. Terrible. Okay, Jimmy Lamoureux. We got 1 minute and 30 to go in this game. What can we do? No fear. Says, give me the puck. I'll take it. A 1-1 game. Oh, Jimmy. Yeah. No. Burns tries to backhand it in. No. 36 seconds to go in this one. I really don't want to simulate at the end. Looking for him. Somebody get open. The professor tries to shoot it. Whoop! Swift. Oh, on the backhanded wrapper. Nothing happening. Little backhanded wraparound. Okay. I cannot believe that we end up possibly going to overtime in the one game that we actually play. That is silly. Fagan looks. Oh, what? No! And his brother says, I don't think you're going to do that. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Overtime. So with 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go, Darren Paul falls asleep. All right, so we got 5 minutes to go in overtime. Jimmy Lamoureux starts. I have not seen Mike Kelly at all in this game. Pichek takes a shot. Sergio tries to collect it and can't get it. Look at how fast he is. What? Whoop. Pichek tries to do the spin. Jimmy collects it, gives it to Serge. Oh, yeah, Serge on the breakaway. We're going to speed on this kid. Oh, I pass it to the wrong guy. Oh, he missed the net. Sergio just ended that man's life. It looks like that must be Paul, because it looks like he doesn't have a stick. It's like a phantom stick. Oh, yeah, here we go. Get it? Oh, no. DiPietro to Paul. Paul to Lamoureux. Lamoureux, a little toe drag. Woo! No, don't let Connor Burns. Jets. Good stop. Throws the body out there. There he is. Look at the speed on this guy. No, he tried to pass it off to Braden. 13 seconds left. Oh, Kirkish, get back, defend. DiPietro. Okay. We're going to have a shootout. I think we're going to have a shootout. I've gone 4 minutes over the time I wanted to. Going to have a shootout. Oh, the professor! Killer! Fires it down and gets nothing. Anyone see that? The professor just took his feet out from underneath him. Okay, this is wild. I told you. I was telling you, if you were listening, I was telling you earlier, I can't score on this game. I cannot play this game. And DiPietro. So, and we have a 70-something overall netminder, and we're trying to win this in a shootout. Here comes Braden, and they are so fast. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh. Yep, that's my little like Three Stooges move right there. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I get nothing. Okay, Kachuk. And, of course. That was nice. Okay, here comes Pichek. Let's see what he's got. He goes that way. He goes that way. He comes back. Buddy, you got to keep moving forward. All right? Reinhardt wins it right here. No. They always skate like right into the goalie. All right, Sergio, what's he going to do? Sergio just slow. Whoop. Oh, he tried to flip it in. Okay, so we take the loss. Florida's going to cheer and be happy. Watch this. And he just... Oh, I'm watching it on my screen, too. Oh, and there's the goalie. He's super happy. The Panthers are super happy.
Wow, this is where the stars make the big bucks. I wouldn't know it was never out there in this situation.
Okay, so that was it. How about that live gameplay? You got to see the Fanatic actually play a game. And so we didn't lose. We took an overtime loss. So we go to 6-3-1 to end the episode. That was a tough one against the Florida Panthers. So that takes us to the end of the episode. Now, I noticed in that game, we had no Mike Kelly, and he is out. He is out. So we are now down 2 players. Yes, we are. So we are down Simo and we are down Mike Kelly, but he'll be back. Wait, a fractured left elbow. He's not back till the 13th. Simo will not be back until the 16th of December. So we're going to have to rely on No Fear and Connor Burns and those guys. Pichek are going to have to up their game. Okay, folks, so we have come to the end of episode 1 of season 2 on the Whalers' quest, their trek, their journey towards a Stanley Cup championship. This was a lot of fun tonight. We had 9 games of sim play, and then I played 1 whole game. And based on how this went, I think I might do this every week, depending on how busy my schedule is personally. Had a busy couple of weeks coming into this one, so that's why we didn't touch on the Montreal Expos this week, but we'll get back into that one hopefully next Tuesday night. If you joined us this evening, which I only had one person join me, and thank you for coming in and spending some time in the cave. But if you weren't able to join us live, be sure to join me live next week, same time, same place, inside the cave. That'll be Wednesday at 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern time. For my friends in the Eastern time zone, be sure to comment. Let me know what you think. To my friends who are on the Pacific time zone, go ahead and leave a comment when you're watching the video. Let me know what you thought. If I can make it later in the day, so my friends from the team can get a look, then I will do that. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Join the show with the Fanatic. Once again, we will be here next Tuesday about 5 or 5:30 for the final season. Final month with the 1998 Montreal Expos, and then we'll be back next Wednesday night as we continue to follow the Whalers on their journey to the Stanley Cup Championship here in season number 2. We'll have live episode number 2 next week. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you next time inside the cave.